Right, hello everyone. We got our locals again today, and I thought, considering I said last time that I would do a deck profile of the 6 Samurai deck that I won the last locals with, kind of forgot to do it, and then my computer died, but I thought, no, I'll do it today, I'll get it uploaded somehow, and... Right, well before I start, one thing I want to say is that I'm missing a card. Don't know where it's gone, I think I lost it, but it was a Kazan. I was running 2, even though there's only 1 in here. But, hey, let's get on with it. Right, I run 3 Kagekis, because I'd be stupid not to run 3 Kagekis, to be honest. 3 Cage Mushers for synchroing purposes, not that I really synchroed all that much. 1 Kazan, well, 2 Kazans, but I've lost 1. 1 Elder. Elder's really good at starting your combos off. A lot of people don't like him, but I reckon he's pretty pro, to be honest. 2 Shanae, and this was a bit of a tech card, but when Shanae's tributed, you can add 1 6 Samurai back to your hand from your graveyard, and he can also be special summoned if you control Mizuho, which is the next card, and she can also be special summoned when you control him. Mizuho's effect and hand's effect are the same. Well, hand can destroy any monster on the field, but she uses her effect multiple times, and Mizuho can destroy any card, but can only do it once. There's a bit of a tech combo I added into the deck, really, but it seemed to work pretty well. Mizuho and Shanae there. I run 1 Nisashi and 1 Zanji for the just powerhouse 6 Samurais. Now I run 1 Shien Squire for those tricky synchros. I never drew it once, and I'm glad I didn't, because he's lost me so many games. I'm taking him out straight away. I run Rumlord Captain, because why not? 2 Grandmasters of 6 Samurai. Annoying when you draw them both, but it doesn't happen all that often. And 2 Great Shogun Shien. I think there's 22 monsters there, something like that. Right. Magic and spells next. 1 Gateway of the 6, obvious reason. I kept drawing that all night. That's probably why I won. 2 6 Samurai Uniteds. Really good draw power. As I found out, you can do it with only 1 counter on it. I never even knew that. But you get a counter each time you normal special summon a 6 Samurai, and you get a draw for each counter on it, maximum 2. 2 Shien Smoke Signals to search out for Kagekis, Kazans, well, not Kazan, anything but Kazan, really. 1 Rotor, it searches out your level 4 and level warriors, that can search out Kazan. 1 Rotor Turning Glide, that's something from grave back to your hand, usually Kazan. Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, and MST. And I'll be honest in saying I want to take MST out of the deck. It didn't help in the slightest, really. I never drew it, and I won without it. Considering I negate spells and traps anyway, they're kind of pointless. 1 Forbidden Chalice. I could have put in Forbidden Lance, but I don't know. I didn't really need to negate things being targeted by spells and traps. Forbidden Chalice negated monster effects, which is the only problem the deck had. 1 Unite We Stand, and 2 Solidarities. Now, a lot of people thought I was crazy for running those, but they are what won me most of my games. You swarm so much, and everything in your deck is warrior. Even most of my extra deck is warrior type, so Solidarity really helps. And when I have swarm with loads of things, say equip Nisashi with United We Stand, activate a Solidarity, there's nothing. I can pretty much just kill them with Nisashi. Right, traps. We've got 2 Fiendish Chains, because like I said, monster effects are a pain in the arse. 1 Compulse to getting rid of pesky monsters. A Dark Bribe, just in case they do have a spell or trap I can't stop. A Black Horn of Heaven, and a Solemn Judgment. That would be 41 if the other Kazan was there. I assume I ran a 42 card deck, but I don't know what the 42nd card was. But yeah, there's the main deck. Now, extra deck. I have a Stardust, which I never used. I have Black Rose Dragon, which I never used. I have an Ancient Fairy Dragon, which I never used. I have 2 Colossal Fighters, which I never used. I have a Driven Daredevil, which I never used. A Gaia, which I never used. Shien, obviously I use Shien. He's one of the only 3 cards in here I did use. Scarred Warrior, never used. Algeria Beast, never used. Catasta, never used. There's all the Synchros, only used 1 of them. Utopia, didn't summon that. Shadow of the 6, I did summon 1 of those, but I do actually have 2 in here. And here he is, my little boss monster, Muzu Rhythm, the Stringed Jin. Now everyone kept telling me, 10 tempo, so much better, run 10 tempo. No. Muzu Rhythm is the best rank 3 Ixis there is. Well, yeah. I used Muzu Rhythm to beat a wind-up, what's his name? Zen Mains, that's the one. Zen Mains has nothing on this guy. I mean, yeah, okay, I could have got rid of his Eeks material, but I can just attack it 3 times. Zen Mains is nowhere near as good as I thought. Leviathan can only get up to 2-5, whereas Muzu Rhythm is an instant 3,000 beat stick. this guy just literally won me games. Even once, he ruined my solidarity and I still won on that turn. If he was a warrior, he would probably be one of my favourite cards. He is. He's a legend. Right, that was my 6 Sams. If you're wondering about a side deck, I made one before the event, and then I forgot to take it, because I was in such a rush to leave. So I won without a side deck, which is quite funny, because everybody sided against me. But anyway, there's the deck profile.